Yeah, the whole dependency on others while you're playing games like that can be quite disheartening. Alright, if you just joined in like the others.
Have you just tuned in?
Who, me?
They used to say that on TV. You just tuned in.
If you just...
Shoot. Got one behind me and I can't do nothing. Oh, you bollocks. One fell off one's wall. Oh god, wolves. You have the kills again.
Common these days.
Jesus. Well, I think they're gonna kill the fucking... They're gonna kill the bloody Loxy Poo for me. Oh, lordy, lordy. Wow, 4% health. That is pretty tight. And there goes the other locks. Man, these, you got the chills things are becoming a real pain in the bobby shafters. Oh, I died.
Really? In your own base?
What's your point?
I think we'll have to take your pro gamer star away.
Now, I'm not technically in my own base.
Oh, well.
I'm on that leveled field back of the base. But yeah, it's something of a pain in the hootenannies, that one. And it's those buggers that keep doing it. Them chilled, ulvy things.
Yeah. That's the one that killed
Yep.
me at my base state.
Yep. It's the one that got you, for sure, man.
Just, there were too many of them.
What the hell is the ulv problem? Yeah, there was quite a lot of them. Well, it's just killed those 2 locks, and they've only just bleeding 10 gone. They killed 8 locks in that bloody backfield. Mad.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have to do a sneak peek to see if they're still fucking there. Or annoying.
Just found
Yep,
that I missed mine.
they're still there, alright. They're still there. They're still running round.
But I'm gonna run into it now. Should I save it for you? Do you need one?
What are you saving, Z?
I missed mine.
Oh yeah, you never know.
No. Do you want one? Do you need one?
Not especially.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna bother. I've got 38 portals to miss mines. 38 miss mines. And I've a whole bunch that I didn't bother putting portals to because they weren't producing enough.
Yeah.
So it's
A lot.
this world contains a lot of them. Oh, yeah, bollocks.
Don't leave me away. Oh, you got no server up. Alright, that's mod
Oh.
world then.
Hang on. Wait a minute.
No, don't worry about it, Z.
I've already logged out, so now you've hurt my
Now
feelings.
I've already logged into another server. I'm merely looking for somewhere to put my clothes back on, eat some magic, and go and kick some. Actually, I'm saying that. I'm not even sure I got any magic on me.
Put it up anyway.
Yeah, Iron Gate. Please turn the chilly one off. Oh, I haven't. What a ball egg.
But it's the only
What?
attack I get now.
That ain't. Yeah, that seems to be the only attack I'm getting.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
It used to be bats, now it's that thing.
Yeah, is your server up, Z?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna come and just grab a little bit of magic if I can, and then guess when I go back into the other world, be all over me. I've already killed about 3 or 4 of them. There's got to be another 5 or 6 of them just running down that field now.
Yeah, you can get them away. Did any of them try and break your base?
Well, no, it's quite a long way from the base, but I've logged out. If I go back in now and then run back into the base to get some magic, then yes, they will break up the base. Fine. Seems to be the only attack I'm getting as well. You know, I like the other one, the fiery skeleton one, because I get a nice trophy on that. Blueberry and sour raspberry ice. Lovely. Only that you lived a little bit closer, we could have a little suck together.
That sounds wrong. It's So you're coming to raid my food box, yeah?
Oh, only by the tune of one aspic doodah, the rest I got. It's just so that when I go back in, I've got some bloody. Look, I'll have a chicken. I shall defeat them with one bowl of aspic.
Hang on, whoa, whoa, come here, come here, come here. Here's a present you'll never forget. Where are you?
Oh, he's still my beating heart. Your generosity really doesn't know any bounds, does it?
No.
Were it only true that I could defeat them with such carapace offerings. But look at your frontage. Have you repaired it all out here then? See, it still looks a bit janky in spots.
No, it's still been battered and bruised. Look at it.
Yeah, that's janky as fuck. Well, I mean, at least you got space out here for some ballistics and shit. Oh my god. Turtling court on the beach. And water. Oh. Better run round now and wait for the old magic to build up.
Now, see up there where you are now, see that wall?
Yeah.
The wolves, etc. knocked that wall. See how it's all broken here, yeah?
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's been
They
missing.
did that. That's quite a lot of destruction, isn't it?
Well, I would suggest that they've definitely cranked that bitch up to 11.
Smashed that wall to pieces.
Yeah,
That was quite a
I'll
bit
have
of
to
a
go
wall there. 3
I'll have to go
stories.
through the bloody read me notes and see what the crack is on that.
Were you looking for anything in particular?
No, I'm just looking at the damage. My god, that's a janky wall. Holy motherfucker. How's it even holding together? Look at all straight joints and shit. Wow.
No one has got in this way.
Hey, it stops them coming in. Alright, there we go. I got full power. Give me some magic. And I've got to wait 14 minutes for the fucking queen now. Go and get these sons of... What a particular ball ache.
What's that, man?
No, it's part of Hilda's quest. The one with the one in the frost caves. For some reason, they've turned up the bloody... You've got Chill's base attack up to like 11 bob. And I just get them one after another. And z0wkey's had quite a few as well. They're not even looking for an excuse. They're just destroying shit straight away. Base. It made a right mess of z0wkey's base. But yeah, they killed all my locks. They're just fucking running amok. I'm gonna have to go through the patch notes and see what the fucking problem is. Why they felt the need to do that.
Well, you're supposed to kill the enemies.
Well, I am doing now. It's because I was naked now in the field, and if I ran back into my kitchen to get my food, then they would have picked the shit out of my wall. And given that that's what I'm building at the minute, a little bit counterproductive.
You don't have any defenses to keep them out?
None. I'm building there right now. Defences will be going up very, very soon, but no, I don't have any at all, and it's a really large area of land.
Sure, you got some trophies.
Oh god, yeah, and now that I'm back here, now they've all gone.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I tell you what it is, you need more than the whole ballista thing is bit of a more wishful fucking thinking than actual any bleeding use. I've had some attacks off those and those ballistas. You might get the odd one or two.
Go with the bear trap then. So you down with the bear trap.
I will lace the place with wards and fires and tables, and I'll use this hill to put some ballistas
You know,
up.
on my maps, those wards don't keep them out. It just lets you know when they're at attacking that area.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But
But wherever you build a wall, I would just lace the area where they're spawning with bear traps.
well, I mean, in one way, they've solved the problem for me. It was already becoming a bit of a bloody challenge how I was going to get round them sodding locks. But they've solved that out because they absolutely crushed the locks. 3 swipes and that's your lock's dead. Locks seems to have nothing against them. As you might think. So I am definitely going to have a look and what we can do about that.
Yeah, I can't remember what I used to kill them in the mine or in the cave.
Well, I just used magic. It was no problem. But you could be more progressive. But the base attacks are different. Those 1-star rolls are just racing about all over the
They're
fucking
pretty
place.
speedy.
They're very fucking speedy. I mean,
And they've
quicker
got
than
a lot of
ballista.
stamina, they keep going.
Your ballista might get 1 shot in, and that's about it.
Well, yeah, if they move, the ballista won't keep up with it because the time they shoot, they've done moved.
Pretty much. But they wouldn't have done it without a.
That's what I'm saying. Lace down
You
your
don't.
bear traps. If your bear trap gets a hold of it, the ballista's gonna hit it.
Well, have I got enough to load up now?
You, put how many bear traps around me? Person.
I just put 1 or 2 in z0wkey's base, just for a laugh.
You trap me. Literally. Trap.
Well, I'll
Ah,
tell you
yeah,
what,
but the laughs we had.
a bear trap should give it enough pause that the ballista hits it.
Actually, that's quite a good point now. Yeah, bear trap and ballista together would be enough. That would hold on to it long enough for at least a 2nd or a 3rd shot even. That's a good point now, Bob. You're making some good points lately.
Late. Love the late even.
Not like you ever listen, but you know, I'll say it.
I'm listening.
Yeah, just like I keep telling you, use cloudberries to tame your locks.
No, sorry, mate. I've turned you off there. Unmute, Bob. Hang on.
Just like your
Oh
cloudberries.
shit.
Yeah, that was. I couldn't believe when you said that because I just had a load of the fucking things drop on my head in the area where I was working. I was thinking, well, I'll have to go and bin them later. I've already got a box full of those bitches.
Yeah, I
But it's like-
spread them out in the area where the locks are. About
Yeah.
5.
Well, I can be even more slack than that. I don't know if you ever saw my box pen, but it's vast. It's just an open piece of field that's walled off at great height all the way around, and then the city surrounds it like a courtyard into something. And every now and then I used to go down, throw some barley down or flax or whatever, feed them up, and you'd hear them scrapping through the night and killing things. It's not until I've lost every single one of them with the Ulv attack that something occurred to me the other night. It was like, why didn't I just plant some barley down there? Why did I keep pulling them out at 1 and 2? Why didn't I just plant some flax down there and then they've got food? That is... Shame that when I thought it, they'd all been killed. Yeah, whatever. Oh, now then. Oh. Whoa. I'm going to go back, get rid of this shit, and then I'm going to go and put some bloody magic food in pockets because I've got a feeling they'll be coming back any minute. Obviously going to be a recurring theme. annoying. Ready. Got me a right tub full of locks, mate, anyway. Oh yeah, let me put carapace in the oblique. If I'll never forget. Okay, let's see if I can forget it. Items obliterated, and Thor has not given me anything.
You've obliterated the present I gave you.
I did, yes. I'm afraid it's become something of a asset plague. I've got that much of the fucking stuff that I've nowhere to put it. I have boxes of nothing but carapace. Oh, even weirder than that, I've just picked up 5 bloody cloudberries. Surely that's the 5 I put down for him last night. Banner. What jank? And also mosquitoes, which are an absolute ever-present pain in the rectum. They seem to have also been turned up to about 12. I can't move an inch around anywhere lately without getting a mosquito stuck in my right shoulder. Let me have a look at these patches. Oh, new stuff coming. We're going to get a witch's hat. It's on the test server right now.
I'm not super excited about it, which is
Well, now hold on. I haven't told you what the update is going to be. It's saying it features an engine update. Interesting. Plus Jack a Turnip, which we always know about, and a new witch's hat. Trial of Tyre, Ashland's playtesting on the social media. Yep, so that's up there and running. You can go and play that. So she ain't far away. Oh, what's this? New weapons. What am I looking at here? That says you won't be strictly necessary to get new.
It won't be necessary to get new weapons.
No, what they say is after the playtesting post, we got a load of questions about whether or not you'll need to start a new world when the Ashland update is eventually released. The answer to that is that it won't be strictly necessary to get the new content, but it will be something we strongly recommend in order for you to get the best experience. It's same as.
You stirred the cauldron. So they are saying, yeah, you got it. You should start again.
I'm looking at some of the new weapons that you can make in the Ashlands that they've decided to post up, and little underwhelming, I feel. 2 axes, a mace, and 2 new swords. And also a brand new and mysterious contraption. It looks a bit like an obliterator, but it does something quite different. What do you think it might be used for?
Teleporting.
An idea. I hope it's to keep bloody fireballs off the top of your head. They've actually got some pictures of molten rock and stuff that's running on the test server now, and I gotta say, actually, that does look quite impressive. That looks good.
Gonna have to move house.
There's a month. Go for the patch. Ah, here we go. There is an added new render scale for the graphics. Optimize code. Okay, here we go. Tweak boss spawning to prevent them from occasionally getting stuck when spawning. Fix a bug. I know I'm not seeing anything about them turning shit up. Nope. I'll go back a bit further. New build pieces. Older. I ain't seen nothing about it. So perhaps all just a figment. But I did get a shit ton more jute there. Let's take your jute. Hunt the cat time. Did he come in, Rose? No, no. Oh, good. Cats, they know. They don't say much, but they know. Oh wait, I didn't get any sodding magic yet.
Years of experience.
Here we go, mosquitoes again. Christ, I can't build anything for it just attacking. Continue. Crazy. I'm forced to be picking up wolf fangs. All assets in the game. He's out. Obviously.
Yeah, bloody hell. Oh no.
George, no, he full bloody mode or cat scrapping or something. Right time. Full cat mode. I think I'm cool enough a bit, got a bit warm. Out and have a look for the cat, I think he's playing hard to get. Cats do.
Oh, sugar, which is but.
Yeah, I reckon not an obliterator, but it looks like one that's slightly upside down. I bet it obliterates fireballs from the sky. That's what I bet that does. They're asking you to guess what you think it might do.
Cheeky chaps.
Bless you. You know what? I think I'm going to score as well. Don't be paranoid, but
You gonna what?
yeah, camp doesn't feel quite as safe as it once did somehow. To look at further precautions. Oh, now that's a lot of eggs. From so many eggs this time then. That is a lot of eggs actually. 11, that's the most I've had in ages. Still on onion seed. God. Um, a little bit of food readjustment might be needed. Where does that leave? Can a man have too many wolf fangs? Oh yeah, you can look. Yeah, no problem at all. Let's see what we got up here. Carapace, 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 carapace.
I do have a lot of carapace.
It's out there, isn't it? You know, it's out there. Alright, well that's it. Wolf fangs are going in the obliterator. I seem to be using that an awful lot these days.
You just go somewhere you don't go very often and chuck them in. Save yourself
Well,
effort.
I
of
suppose you
destroying
could, but I feel like I've got them covered, you know. Unless you need them in the thousands. And this thought, going to bestow a... No, it's not. No. No, you get fuck all for carapace and you get fuck all for fang.
So you might get a present back from your destruction. Is that what's gone on there?
Yeah, well, some things get you a lump of charcoal from Thor by way of a small gift. Yeah. I think like 10 wood might give you charcoal. If the consumables, you'll get charcoal, that sort of thing.
What a total disappointment.
Yeah. Pretty much. What's your point, sorry? Yeah, no, that is pretty much where we're at. On the other hand, before that came along, we all used to dig holes and just put it in there.
Yeah.
But you still you had to live with the way the sparkles, so at least you can get rid of the bloody things now.
Yeah, man.
Jesus, mosquitoes. How many mosquitoes?
Too many.
Quite a fucking lot.
Oh, God. Oh.
And wiped out after your skin adventure, sir.
Bed at 3, up at 8.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. 3 o'clock was a lot of running around.
But that's when the fun stuff happens, right?
Yeah, that's the one. sent the carers away on Wednesday. Yeah. I don't blame her, but you know, it doesn't help. Yeah, can't really say anything about it because I do exactly the same thing as me. There you go. Now, where are we?
A bit of cat there. Oh, cat! I better go and have a look for the
I
bloody
was
thing.
just about to get up myself. I shall see you shortly.
We all off catting. One minute. Well, check it all back. Cat was at the front door.
Alright,
The sound of a very satisfied man.
I have returned. Did you get the cat?
You know what? I take it all back. He was at the front door waiting for me. I like to retract my earlier statements.
You know, it's a relief when you don't have to go off hunting for the bloody thing.
Yeah, I was prepared to venture out into the cold, wet, damp night.
What do we do? Alright. Big drop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I have all this scrapers.
That's it? He's in, anyway. You take your blessings where you find them, don't you?
Right, just had 2 bats attack me. Holy shit. Left over from the bat attack about 10 minutes ago. I don't know right here, that's right. Dave,
Johnny.
have you seen the functionality in WhatsApp for translating
No.
what you're typing in? Yeah, there's a little button you can press and it translates everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it can translate. It translates. You type your message in English. You have a slider. You can put whatever language you want. And just
Right. Oh, I've never noticed. That might be quite handy.
well, that's where I was getting the Afrikaans from.
Ah.
I just typed my thing in English, hit the button. Away.
Oh,
went.
now we know.
I'm trying to gang up on you because you're such a warlocks. There.
Oh, no way. I've never run out of the engine. Benny.
Dave, I never want to hear you say that again.
Tricky, innit?
Oh, for God's sake, man. You should have. You've done it all by now, surely.
No, far from it. Oop. No, I shall be coming over. I've still got a few piles to get through here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I've got about another 1,000 to get through, but when that's finished, I will be coming over to Raper Mountain.
You should do it on the other world.
I got to level it all out yet. Well, I have been doing. That's where I've been getting it from.
Because you get the 3 times.
Sure makes it quicker.
Yeah. Gotta put a portal here. I'll go up here first.
Okay, mosquitoes. I think what we need is Trinella sword.
Funny you should say mosquito just got bitten by one. On the go, alright.
Yeah, one's not too bad. Live with one. One's good.
Monster. Pulling down. But there's those locks. I haven't gone near them and he's aggroed and coming and running at me. Seems more aggro than usual, these guys.
If I didn't know better, I would say shit has been turned up a little bit. Certainly with them bloody icy thing attacks, they're becoming a real major concern.
Well, now, given that you and I, who up till now had different attacks, now have the same attack, clearly they pressed the button on that one. No doubt.
So,
And both you and I have died, and we have all the equipment in the world. It shouldn't
Indeed.
happen. So yeah, one to watch out for. So.
I mean, I guess if you were prepared, then it's not too bad, you know. But you know, when you're building and you're doing stuff like that, you're just sort of chewing bits of bloody sausage, honey, and soup. Then you know, then one of them turns up and it's like, oh, you weren't expecting that, or weren't?
The days of building on your own place without any food are gone. Surely, goodness, you gotta have protection here.
Gotta have some. Anyway, I'm building a perimeter path. I kind of figured there was no point having a field of this magnitude. Couldn't navigate your way around, so bit more stone. Oh, you monkey.
Just me and my. Just shows you, even though I've leveled out this land 9 million times, once you start building on it, just how uneven it actually is. Yeah, putting down wooden floors just to check it's all flat was a good tip and has served me very well, thank you.
I run out of stone again. Holy mother of
Dave.
sausage. And it's going dark. Now daylight again, is what I should be saying. Bed.
Very English name.
Just
Borthwick.
very.
No, Borthwick is a very English name. Borthwick.
Foreskin.
No. Turn your hearing aid up. Borthwick.
Borthwick.
Borthwick, yeah.
Oh.
You know Steve Borthwick, the manager of England rugby. Don't know.
I couldn't name you one rugby player. I know less about rugby than I did football, and I sure as hell didn't know much about that.
Well, his nose has been broken so many times. It's just a squishy mess in his face, and he's dog
I'm
ugly.
not surprised. It's quite a rough game, you know. Quite a rough game. Look, when I watched that bloody England thing, it would be more of a fight than a bloody
Yeah,
game
it's
of
a bit
anything.
scrap, as you say.
So no need for all that, is there?
We love that. We love a bit of a fight, don't we? As long as you win. Now, listen, the thing is, this big ugly guy who looks like a murderer or a war criminal
Yeah.
has come out and he's complaining about the South Africans calling one of his players a cunt. Seriously? You're big, strong, and ugly, and you're worried about someone calling you names.
Oh wait, I've gone right past me.
Is that not big news in England as kind of, oh my god, we look like idiots for complaining about this? No?
Now, woke culture, you know, if it hurts, say it.
It's fucking ridiculous. They're promoting really weak people by that shit, isn't it?
It's a namby-pamby state we live in now.
It's fucking weak.
I'm right across the board. Bob Joe was only complaining about exactly the same thing. It is the way we are. Give people a soapbox to stand on, and boy, do they use it. Well, I guess I'll chuck a bit more seed down, but they're whacking through it.
Oh, okay, now hang on. I came around the corner. 3 ticks attacked me. As one of them is on me, a seeker comes in. I can hear a seeker soldier, and now Gajalas come in. Now you're telling me they don't compound?
No. Figments of your imagination, sir.
Seeker soldier on me now. And there's Gajal. He's shooting at me. Everything's gone to shit really, really quickly. Oh, fuck.
Sounds like
It makes me feel bad. Oh, don't miss.
Right, where we need more stone. Are we? Sugar lumps. No. A horse in TeamSpeak. What was that? That ain't no pit pony. I think I'm going to turn this bit of mountain that I can't get rid of, I'm going to turn it into a turnip feature.
The negatives will be positives.
Yeah, it's about all I can think of, really. Tricky. Yeah. Now we're building. Now we're talking progress. No way. You'll never guess what I've just run out of.
Dear God, Jesus. Terribly repetitive.
It's what?
Stop. Stop.
Johnny's too weak to play. Wants to join in with the other boys, but
David made me feel weak.
it happens. That said, the whole stone thing is a bit of an eye-opener. I have killed some stone on here. I would guess around 40,000 so far. You know, we're at that sort of level. That is crazy.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
Ah,
there's another bloody gajal there. Let's go this way. This looks good. What else? Where's
I'm now smoothing out the rough bits.
oh, the verger.
What the fuck is that noise?
Funny, I was thinking the same thing. And
I swear blind, I can hear some bloody missile and shite now. We're about to get a sudden sneaker attack.
small fish.
Load of energy vape right on my nostril. That hits hard.
Oh, 29, 30. Oh, right in front of his nose. Holy shit.
Mental snot, that works.
Mike. Spirit. One more.
Wow. There's a load of shit I can dig here that I didn't realise. I thought we were down to the bottom. X. Wow, there's loads I can still dig. But I've taken off another 3 or 4 foot here.
Oh, God. I think it's surprising how quickly you can't dig. They stop you pretty soon after you hit that level. Anytime we've done it.
Yeah,
You can't
Yeah.
go that far.
I am bringing it down by some margin just by carefully working around the edges. Yeah, I'm not going to get rid of it, but I'm certainly making a slight difference. Incredibly.
Remain calm.
Bollocks.
Tell you. Another good job. It's crazy. One after the other. 1, 2, 3. Right after each other.
That box of food looking now.
Not getting a gajal free moment. Oh, we're all safe.
I've already collected up 750 stone just off levelling this bit out.
shit. Accidentally pushed a diverger into one of the sharpest bodies.
Oops.
He didn't take it personally, for once. Yeah, the food box has gone well. Seeing as you're asking. Handy for the hostile misslands.
I wished I could say the same, but now that I've taken my eye off the baking ball, I'm slicing through it quite nicely, just mining stone.
That's your life now. You're a stone miner.
Alive. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm I actually think I am there. I think. Don't believe I can heavy that little bit. That little bit. Crack with a hoe, see how it pans out there.
Oh, chisel. Oh, so I swung a fucking sword at the Seeker, and I hit the diverger base.
What you're gonna say? You missed. You hit a Seeker.
Hit the diverger base, and then the diverger.
Hit the diverger, yeah, and
I mean, I hit the wall of their base.
moderately upset about events that have taken place.
Yeah. Shit. It's very dangerous to take up arms near the fuckers. I have to avoid that place for the rest of the game. You don't seem to forget.
Well, I'd like to think I've made a real difference here, but I'm not sure I have. Go to bed before it becomes.
Oh, not again.
It's 800. I'll start the day by having a quick egg check. Why not? Oh god, my pickaxe needs repairing again. Got music pickaxes listen to, Bob Joe? Rock music.
Pop music. Talk about.
Oh, shit, fuck.
Oh shit, fuck. That sounds not very good.
Well, I have to go back past the Diverger base that is aggroed against me. They're tricky blighters.
You little beggars, huh?
One Gajal after the other is slowing me down. Oh, God.
Hey!
Right. It's bad. Not bad.
The mosquitoes are coming through. They're queuing up to bite me. What the actual? That cannot be. They've got to have done something to the bloody service, for Christ's sake. I've never had 3 mosquitoes literally queue up. That is fucking...
miss mine. Place is rotten with them. Melody.
But this mountain's crazy with obsidian and metal.
Always room for obsidian.
36 tank load, 16 dough head.
Eye open for stone.
There's that guy. I still don't know what he is yet. Oh, Archia.
Hey, I've just found another bit of bloody mountain I can take down, Jesus.
All creatures. Let's see here. Nope, no Tarchia there. So let's look up additional creatures.
Oh, sick.
Cultivate.
What's the upcoming event? Formula One, Mexico.
Yeah. Yes.
Hmm?
Well, when everybody makes it through, Christ, they're all appealing now, aren't they? After the last race. They're already looking at bloody penalties before they've even started.
Oh, I saw Verstappen was appealing, but I didn't understand what he was appealing.
And also something to do with Perez. Now we're going to Mexico. They're all getting a bit excited about. Yeah, they made some janky fucking Parc Ferme decision on. Suddenly, quite a lot of cars still had too much, not enough plank left, and all that.
Yeah. All of them. Every one they looked at failed, is that right? Or no, they looked at 4 and 2 of them failed. Is that it?
About the size of it, yeah, something like that.
Hamilton and the other guy is it Stroll? No. Anyway. So 50% of your very small sample has failed, and they get disqualified. That's harsh.
Gosh.
But everybody knows what the rules are. Don't they?
So, have a look at Max's car though, and I'd love to know what it is that he's got over him.
That's pretty good. Let's do that.
I can honestly say I've never seen a team go down quite as fast as Mercedes. How you could dominate at that level for 7 years continuous and then suddenly plummet.
Well, no, but the thing is, they didn't lose any talent. It's the same people.
Same people, talent still there, just the
Yeah,
car.
that's unusual.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get the manager changes or whatever, and it all goes to shit. The drivers change, and all goes
Yeah.
to shit.
No, none of that shit. No, Toto's still doing it, and Lewis is still driving it.
Yeah. The dream team. What went wrong?
Exactly.
I'm not happy now. I shall go to the loot.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to have a dig round in the freezer. That is cleared.
free zone. Excuse me.
Phew, sorry, man. Just making a little bit of food.
I'm back.
Oh, foodie poo. Quite hungry all of a sudden, so.
Didn't you have your dinner already?
Kind of. We're all a bit mixed up. Rosie made some homemade soup, so. I mean, while it was fresh, but then, you know, soup is technically a starter.
Well, did you have it with bread?
Did, yes.
That should fill you up. Not quite enough for you.
Yeah, now technically I am a fat bastard. There's no question.
Have you tried amphetamines?
Well, not for a long time now, but
I mean, as a dietary control.
no. No. But they do work.
Yeah. There are diet tablets that are just amphetamines.
I've just cultivated a seagull.
And just for the record, what do you weigh, you massive fat bastard?
Oh God, I've got no idea.
That's not like that.
I don't know. My trousers are 38, if that helps you. I don't know.
I think they just call you a fat bastard. 38. 32, bro. Slim and trim. And handsome too.
You're a bit on the skinny side, that's for sure.
Well, you know, when you wear your pants down below your ass,
He's got an answer, as Bob. He's got an answer. It all makes sense to me, Bob. What's up, Doc?
Good film. I like that. Fine. It's interesting.
ooh, there we go. Got oil off of that thing.
Now you're an American.
Doesn't know what that means.
Well, you don't know either.
Just throw it in there.
Just because I'm wearing a cowboy hat.
Don't forget the assless chaps.
David. Over to you for that one.
Cowboy hats ain't nothing without assless chaps.
Okay, now it's getting awkward. Back in a minute. I'm just going to go and check my food.
2-star. stop. Kaliningrad was never your baby. Oh yeah? Terribly cool. Bologna. Oh god. Back. Oh god.
What's that?
Because he was like, your name popped up. It says that you're not locked in at the lowest rate. I'm like, no, I am locked in. I said, is my bill with you? He goes, yeah, we're the biggest supplier. And so I'm looking and I'm like, I said, no, I'm locked in like at 7 cents. He goes, there's no way. I'm like, I said, but didn't you just tell me that my account was with you? I said, because it's not. Poor kid. He was like, can I see it? And I said, no. He goes, well, what about your gas bill? I said, no, we're good. I said, thanks for stopping by.
Don't have gas.
There we go.
Compounding.
Hello.
Were you a juggler in your last life?
Was I a juggler? Why does it sound like I'm juggling? Is it a bit noisy?
When you're grabbing your headphones, yes.
Yeah.
You're jiggling your balls in your hands, kind of thing.
Forgive me. A little bit that way. It's getting a bit tight on the old desk, you know. A lot of vape bottles and shit kicking about.
You're not afraid, are you? Of a bit of vaping?
Can't frame me with that black old shit.
Crystal oil. Yeah, bad things in there. Bad. Not good.
So delicious.
Onion soup. I did a good job with onion soup. Can you believe it?
I can.
A shitload of eggs are just not like using them.
In fact, it's bedtime and I'm going to bit of that onion soup myself.
I'm gonna go have a piece, so good night.
Good night.
Catch you later, Bob. I can't cultivate over that imprint. That's a shame. That's going to be an interesting one because it's all over the fucking landscape.
What can't you cultivate? Say again.
The ground. Can't cultivate
Where?
the ground over the imprint. You know the imprint that was showing you in the floor?
Yeah. You can't
Well, of course,
cultivate
it's
that.
all
no?
over the floor because I've gone all the way down to the base, and no, can't cultivate that. So I'm going to end up with lines all over the fucking thing.
Can you? I was thinking, can you bring soil in? But that's what cultivating is. So what the hell?
Yeah, no. I'll have a little play with it, but I think essentially I'm looking at working my way out. The funny
You've
thing is,
broken
that
the
I've got
bloody thing, and you can't do what you need to do.
yeah. Well, now the funny thing is that I got exactly the same problem at the Mistland farm, but at some point it started letting me plan over the imprint, and I was like, oh, couldn't at the
game
start,
is
but I can now.
undecided.
I know, a bit weird. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll plod on. See. What vape is what? That is. Alright, I'm gonna put American light British tobacco.
Right, in that Jewel documentary, they set it up to create a safer cigarette or a safer alternative to cigarettes,
Yeah.
and they succeeded. And their whole thing was, we're going to get people off cigarettes, so it's better for people. So the regulator in America went, "You're great. Let's hold hands. Let's go down this road together. That's great." And then, out of the blue, I'm giving it all away here, they sold the company to Big Tobacco, Philip Morris or something, Marlboro. And the regulator turned around and went, "What are you doing? You told us you were going to be helping us get people off cigarettes, and here you are, you've turned into a tobacco company." And that was the end of them in that phase.
Oh, I thought you'd gone to bed, Bob.
No, I thought you said you was going to bed and I had to go pee, so.
Oh, right. No, I meant in bed in the game, Bob. No.
It's hard to tell what you
Yeah,
did.
Jesus, I thought you'd gone to bed. Well, Bob, we could have been slagging you off for anything there. Good grief.
I just figured you'd be gone by the time I got back, so I was like, well, good night.
I was thinking Bob's gone to bed early, hasn't he? No, just in the game.
You never know, people in other countries and shifts and whatnot.
I've got a few more hours. Go ahead and get my 9-10 hours in.
Oh, she's hot on your tail. Here we go.
The other thing they did was they got a whole load of kids as influencers on social media who were basically children, and they got them into vaping and looking cool vaping, so they really spread vaping through the schools. So, yeah, that wasn't cool. That was pretty uncool. Lots of kids with health problems and These are your friends, David. Okay.
Aren't they? Still hot on my tail. Just one Brennan. Christ, that's far removed from half a dozen. No, there's another Brennan. Here we go. Got Brennans coming out my ass. Of course, I've just eaten, so I know on the magic. But I do get a Brennan trophy. Hey.
How many Brenners have you got?
Well, 2 so far.
Yeah, 2.
But I'm barely into the attack, so odd thing is, it's right in the old lock's pen, right in the middle of camp. A most unexpected place to be attacked. And it's gone. There we go. Well, now, if every one of them was like that, there wouldn't be a fucking problem. Go put me Brennan's away in the Brennan trophy box.
Fine. Oh, it's time. Gotta go scoop up the. Back in a minute.
Microphone muted.
And when you go scoop, nobody likes scooping. Be mad.
Ah, citronelle. I need citronelle.
Yeah, that's what we need to keep the bloody mosquitoes away.
Citronelle, strawberries. I need strawberries.
Oh, God.
Rode my helpful happy beaver. You know, sometimes you just gotta ride that beaver.
Yeah. Not at our age, though. Can I just hang on?
Wearing your cowboy hat?
I'm just here for the ride.
See if
Just
you
here
can
for
hang
the
on 8
scenery.
seconds.
Oh, no, a bloody mosquito in my house to get mine. I'm telling you, this game's really turned everything up to 11 for no apparent reason. Hell has it gone? Yeah, okay.
Alright, now there's some duty in there for fertilizer. Really sounded like somebody dutied. Ah, right there. That's a duty. Oh, there's some duty in here.
Oh, I forgot to pick. we got a bit of stamina.
Oh, God.
Microphone activated.
Back.
Okay.
Roger. Ah.
Oh, cock.
It's very rude by the children. Yeah. Yeah? Oh, shit.
You're not back. You just thought you were back.
What's up? Yeah. Alright, thanks for letting me know. That's pretty cool. Tell the people from England what's happening. Hello, England?
What up?
Oh, your team is playing England right now.
Oh, is it that Argentina thing?
Yeah.
Ah. That will be a scrap. No love lost there, I guess, you know.
You have a history together, that's for sure.
Do. Hope somebody gets it in the bollocks on the Argentinian side just for the Belgrano.
Don't be bringing
Get
up
your
all
hand
stuff.
off our islands.
Just for the Belgrano. No, you sank the Belgrano.
Oh, right. What ship did we lose?
Sheffield.
Ah, roger that. That's...
Yeah, HMS Sheffield. It was sunk by a French Exocet missile.
Well, they were out early doors, weren't they?
Because, yeah, the French made some money off that one. Gas, isn't it?
Never trust a Frenchman.
Well, let's see. Let's go through the biggest arms dealers. That's not. There's a bug.
Oh.
The Belgrano, that was a nasty incident, sorry. But very clever use of some, very interesting look at submarine warfare in the modern age.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's
Why
had that one covered.
Why to God we just didn't give them what's obviously fucking theirs? I'll never bleeding know. What? There's so few people. It's something like there's only half a dozen bloody people live there, for Christ's sake. We could have put them on a boat, fetched them back, and said, "Here, they're yours."
Yeah.
We're very sorry. We've had them for a while now.
Am I
There's
right
fuck
in
all
thinking
here.
Thatcher was seen as a hero?
She
after
saved a career by launching the Falklands War.
that?
Yes.
What minor strike? What minor strike?
That's pretty much the fucking size of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Miners, I like Argentinian.
Poor allergies on the fuck estate. They were they were conscripted in a military dictatorship. The poor fuckers, man. It must have been horrific.
Yeah, I can't imagine it was very good.
You just
Oh,
kicked
but
the
what a
bollocks out of them in the end.
A big old shithole of an island to fall out over anyway, really. If ever there was a place where there's absolutely fuck all, that were it.
Well, there might be oil there in 100 years' time or something. You never know.
Fuck all there. I couldn't be, here's the thing, I can remember that kicking off. I'd only been a young lad, but I can remember when that started and everyone's like, yeah, get out there, Maggie, and kick Argentinian ass. We're at war with Argentina and all that business.
Yeah.
And we're fighting over the Falklands. Now, when she said we're fighting over the Falklands, I guarantee you that everyone thought the same as I thought, and I know it for a fact that there was an island somewhere off Scotland, of which there are a great many, that was called the Falklands. At some point, it was pointed out to me way into the conflict as we're losing ships and shit, and all that people were dying, and just exactly where is the Falklands? Oh. It's there, just off the coast of Argentina. Yeah, that puts it in a slightly different light.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like theirs now, doesn't it?
Yeah. But then, the people running Argentina at the time were a pretty despicable lot as well, and they fucking started it as well.
Yeah. Was it Galtieri? I can't
Oh,
remember.
wow. You are showing your history prowess there. General Galtieri. He'd loads of braids on his shoulders, all that shit.
He got a few going on, hadn't he? That's right. He decorated his jacket.
Yeah, he's one of those. Man, boy, rough one, very rough. But yeah, I remember that one vividly. I was disappointed at how then Thatcher was lauded and celebrated and let off the hook after that, because she seemed like, from where we sat, as a pretty horrible person.
Yeah, she was. There are no fans of Thatcher anywhere, man. Least of all up north. I mean, it's such a strong mining community up here that everybody had a link into the mines if they weren't a miner. Well, see, as you know, it's never a 10 round here, but yeah, no. There are effigies of Thatcher burnt every year still to this date. Quite fucking rightly. What a cretin. Tory as Tory can get. This lady's not for turning. Hang on a minute. Where are the Falklands again? Sorry. I think, and it's when the ship set sail and it said, "Oh, it'll take 2 weeks and something to sail out." That's 2 weeks. There you go. Get up to Scotland in the car quicker than that. Let me have a look at the map here. Where are we talking about? Fucking South America. Jesus Christ. Long way away. Then we saw pictures of the Falklands and just how many people were at Goose Green and all these places, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, just give it to the fucking Argentinians now. Nobody wants it anyway. Whatever the fuck you think you've got there, you've not. It's a sack of shit. Even the SAS were completely blown away by the whole weather conditions and just how little of anything there was there. Tree cover, nothing. Just a fucking, basically
there's
just
no
a
fucking
group of
cover on the
rocks
thing
in
at
the
all.
ocean. Yeah, it's like, Jesus wept. We're at war over this, are you sure? You're spending taxpayers' money on closing down mines.
There are
making
the
people
cynical
poor.
out there though who say it's nothing to do with any of that. It's all to do with arms sales. And if you look at it, it's like an advertisement for exocet missiles and anti-missiles and all the rest, jets and whatnot.
That's
Submarine.
fucking crazy. It is absolutely crazy. I mean, to this day, there's only veterans that are going to lord themselves over the Falkland Islands, really. You know? They want to think themselves, look at that, I don't run for office because of it. They'd be like, you know, let's kick off by giving that to the Argentinians. And the people that live there that are British really should be living under Argentinian law.
Kind of controversial, David. It's okay
Well,
to
not really,
own an
is
island
it?
far away, isn't it?
Well, it looks that way, yeah. That's the way it fucking looks. I thought the Empire had died and all that, you know. I thought we'd handed all the shit back.
There's a slight problem up north, old boy.
We have to have that just for the sake of peace. What you buggers get up to when we don't keep an eye on the ball, you know.
You're on one hand you're like this anti-colonialist, on the other hand you're embracing imperialism. It's
Tricky. It is
tricky.
very
I
tricky.
can't keep up.
You know.
Hmm.
No, everybody was completely blown away, but it took a number of days, weeks even, for people to realise just what we were actually talking about, and it was so fucking far, you know, so fucking far away. It's like, this isn't a threat to anyone in the UK. What the fuck are you talking about? It'd take them a fortnight to send out a bleeding boat, and they didn't have much of a navy anyway.
I think it's safe to say as well, you got lucky that none of them boats carrying all those troops and so on didn't get hit. That would have been the end of it. Say 1,000 guys get killed a couple of times, a couple of boats sink. In one boat, you'd only one ship sunk, and then the Argentinians pulled back.
And now, thanks to the
That's
fuel
lucky.
crisis, and how we should be more unreliant on external fuel. You know, it's at the start of all this, what did they do? They started reopening coal mines up north at Newcastle. Got 2 new mines opened. Like full fucking circle. Like, you hit brain. The amount of mines that declared that they could still make money. There's plenty of coal down there, but it was still cheaper to put it on a boat from bleeding South Africa, fetch it over here. Oh, so now they're interested. Now they're opening mines up again. Lord
It's a
above.
strange thing. But come here, I'll give you something very similar here. In the 50s, all the trains and within the city there were trams and this kind of thing. They tore up all the lines. Said it was inefficient. Be better to have them as cars and buses and so on, and made shy of it. It was a beautiful tram service. All gone. And of course, what have they done? They've rebuilt the trams. 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Got rid of them.
Yeah.
Rebuilt.
Funny enough, they've just put $250 million back into Sheffield to expand its already very large tram network that I have to drive round every time I go into the bloody Peak District, and it's old-fashioned. It's very janky. I don't get it. I don't understand the whole love affair with the tram.
And if you're walking around, you can just pop onto it, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but aren't the buses? No, there are many alternatives. Buses. We've got coin-operated cycle units, electric bicycle things. You just,
I am not cycling anywhere.
you know,
Not gonna happen, bro.
put trap the whole pentagraph and all the lines. They're a bitch to drive round. Bloody car sliding everywhere every time you hit one of the rails. An absolute hazard. Every time you get to the
Normally
centre
trams
of
are in
Sheffield,
this
which
enclosed city
we're
centre where there
working.
aren't any cars. What's going on? Oh well, I suppose there's a few knocking around. You know, like Amsterdam, very few cars there. It works.
all they look at is short-term financial answers. That's about all they look at, really.
So when are you going up for election?
But Putin's made a lot of people think. Well, I had to fucking laugh at that one as well. That was in the papers today. Putin declaring that the whole Palestinian and Israeli conflict was too violent, and that they should now be discussing peace talks. And I thought, you're a cheeky cunt, really. You know, Israel had no right in Palestine, and I thought you've got some fucking front, you have, fella. You got some fucking front, hasn't you, that lad? He fancied himself as peace broker between the Palestinians and the Israelis. It's not going to happen.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. As I say.
You get out of the Ukraine,
And now listen, David, don't be getting into
Libya,
politics.
Iran.
No politics. Please, we're British.
Yeah, it's just a mass grab for oil rights. Just
Everything seems to be about some sort of resources, alright?
well, yeah. While at the same time attending G7 summits to talk about net zero, which we've already declared this week that we can't manage it. So you know, it'll be a review in 2035. We'll be under 30 foot of water by then, Rishi. But whatever.
The Green Party wanted to ban petrol cars in 2025 here.
Yep.
Well, what? There's not. What? No, I'm not into it.
Like
not into it.
It's just ridiculous.
I'm not into it, man. I'm all for the planet and all that, but I'm not into banning petrol cars. That's no. For a variety of reasons. Not least of which I have one. What am I supposed to do?
Exactly. Have you got a drive at your new place?
It's about the size of the car. I've scratched the car a few times, but I've got the hang of it now.
So you could run an electric then if you needed to. You see, I don't even have that. We'd have to get something
right, for the
fitted at
charging
the
thing. Yeah, the
curbside.
neighbours have a charging thing. It looks very modern.
Yeah. Well,
And
currently
what's
over
it
here
What's it cost?
it's
a lot of money?
around 12% more expensive than feeding it fuel, which is in short fucking supply anyway. So you know it's all getting stupid. And now it transpires that they're the most economical and the least carbon footprint. You're better off sticking with diesel, petrol, which is more crazy. They ran carbon costs on running electric cars and that kind of a thing, and no way around it. It's just too expensive to charge. You know, the electric that you're putting in is creating more of a carbon bloody footprint than any amount of diesel car. And of course, in all this, we've had, well, like our car, do 100 miles a gallon and all that. You know, it's like, come on, you can't compete with that. And the last one that I saw was how took the world as a whole. It was something like 2 to 2.5% of the carbon problem that they've got in the atmosphere for dissolving the ozone could be directly related to vehicles that were using diesel. petrol, and this is coming. This is collating from worlds like China, India, and places where they don't even have basic catalyst converters and stuff like that. You know, so like real heavy shit. Apparently, the biggest threat they found to the ozone layer was cows. Apparently, there was so many cows and cattle in the world that the methane was directly responsible, and that we should our consumption on meat. And I thought, awesome, that's where we're ending, is it? Yeah, well, apparently cheap meat is responsible for. Oh, so right, okay, so we'll be putting that up then shortly, will we?
Put a carbon tax on your food, yeah.
Yeah, just ridiculous. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, fucking Falklands. Holy shit! Look, who knew it was over there? I'd never even fucking heard of it. You know what I mean? Falklands.
I think you got
Maldives.
very, very lucky.
It just sounded Scottish, and everybody met. You know, they got the Hebrides up there, and oh man, it looks like they've shaken the top half of Britain left and right a few times, and all these little islands sprung off, and they occasionally get mentioned for something, you know. And when she said the Falklands, I thought, well, yeah, cheeky Argentinian bastards coming in from the top. No, they weren't. No,
So you
they were
thought
basically.
Argentina invaded Scotland? Okay.
Yeah, basically they were just leaving. They were just leaving their coast, getting in a boat for 20 minutes and landing on their own island is what it was. It's like, okay, that's bad. Please give it back to them. I feel embarrassed. The lady is not a foot. Yeah, and we won the Argentinian War. Well,
You did.
bravo.
You
Well
also
done.
brought an end to the military dictatorship in Argentina.
Just ludicrous.
So I don't think that was
So I
what you planned to
don't
do.
know where they get off.
Okay.
You know, when
Yeah.
you see them going into bloody Palestine and Israel and places like that now and preaching off the high horse, it's like, do you know what? You should have a look at your own fucking history. Man.
I did see some comedians stand up and blame Britain for everything that's happening in that holy
Now,
land.
Britain Britain should be held responsible for an awful. You know,
You did
the
a whole
whole
bunch of
British
shit there,
Empire
didn't you?
thing was a little bit over the top, wasn't it not?
You did
know?
some crazy stuff there, lads, didn't you?
I mean, we have given a lot of it back, but for a very small island, when you look at the UK, it's such a teeny little bloody place. How could we have controlled that much of the bleeding world? Is that even possible? I don't know. Just stupidity. That's all it is, mate. Just
I think one of the best things Britain ever did was make the Chinese take opium. And they fought a war and won it so that the Chinese had to get addicted to opium. Much wonder they've got a chip in their shoulder or their mouches.
opium wars. Besh.
I'm gonna get you addicted to opiates. Holy shit.
There were heroines and heroin made all at the same time.
Hey, your guys are cheeky, that's for sure.
We're not short of front, are we, on that, you know?
Nah,
I must admit.
yeah.
But yeah, Falklands was like a real fucking eye-opener. And it took a long time for a lot of people to sort of work it all out and digest. And, you know, to this day, I bet you could mention it and people will probably still think it's somewhere very local. No, it's not, love. No, it's get a globe out, spin it round as hard as you fucking can and look on the other side of it and you'll find where we were. But you'll have to zoom in a bit because it's a very, very tiny piece of fucking land. A little island with a few inbreds on it that have somehow managed to call it fucking home.
It's a bit harsh. You've got little islands all over the world, lads. As you know. Oh, God.
We do have a few, yeah. There's one just off the west coast.
The most isolated island in the world, I can't remember what it's called, but it's, isn't it? Somewhere off the
Tuna-
coast of South Africa.
Tuna de Tristan.
That's the one. There you go.
That's
Jesus.
in the middle
10
of the
points.
Pacific. It's so bloody tiny that you can barely register. Most globes won't put it on because of the scale problem. So it's such a tiny fucking little island. But strategically, it's right in the middle, so it's
Well,
worth
come here.
hanging onto by all
You
accounts.
lot run it though, don't you?
We do, yeah. They still do a bloody postal service out there, and you name it.
Yeah.
It is Craig.
Well, that's pretty cool. Means
Yeah,
you're kind
innit?
of useful to somebody because you got land in the right places.
Well, thankful that there's no indigenous people there or anything like that. At least it is what it is. You know, it's just a rock in the Pacific somewhere.
Montserrat in the Caribbean.
We got a few. We got to keep your finger in a few of these spots, haven't you? You know what I mean? I'm not saying you got to dissolve the entire empire, but we gave back the importance at Hong Kong, and we gave back
Northern
India,
Ireland.
You know, India springs it. Northern Ireland. Here, have a little bit back. Whoa, that's too much. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Bit less.
Although, kind of get it. Well, yeah, tricky. Yeah. Did you ever use an iPhone?
No.
Manny, have one. A
Who
work
would
phone.
possibly
Right?
want it?
Absolutely detestable. Even.
Yeah, who would want to trap themselves into that bloody... Great if your entire bloody operation was Apple based, then you might stand some sodding chance.
Well, you know that thing where you copied MP3s onto your so you play them in the car. You cannot do
Oh,
that.
my daughter's iPlayer. Yeah, Jesus, it took some doing that. It took me ages to hack that bitch and bloody get some music on for her.
You're not supposed to do
really
that.
fuck about. Yeah, no, I had to get. I had to knock the root of the Apple iPhone, brand new. We paid an hour and a leg for it. What was it, Z?
Oh, you
iPod.
jailbroke your iPhone.
Yeah, is that what they call it? An iPod? I don't know. Just a bleeding MP3 player that had a
Yeah, but you're
reasonable
supposed
hard
to
drive.
use iTunes, and that locks you into their software
Yeah.
and all that shit.
Yeah. Anyway, I got past it in the end, but by God, it
How
took some
did you
fucking
get
doing.
past it?
Well, I opened up the root of the phone and did it that way in the end. Created my own directory and told Apple to listen to that one. But it took some fucking doing, I'll tell you. It went on for bleeding days. You're trolling through forums and fucking about. But no, that whole, oh, you need a special lead that only Apple sell thing, just that on its own is enough. No, please.
Well, they're doing the USB-C chargers now.
And they're still buying into that. Francesca, her friend, she's an Apple addict, and I wouldn't have anything but an iPhone. Yeah, well, get it. I don't see what it's doing that's any different to Android. And
Yeah.
I mean, it has got some nice features and everything, but my God, she pays for it.
They have to make it different to Android. So one of the ways they do that, and you'll notice in their operating system, there's no back button.
Really?
There's no fucking back button. It's so annoying. Jesus. This iPhone is annoying. It looks like your team is beating the bollocks out of Argentina.
Yeah, well, thankful for that.
The national pride restored.
Roger that. On the island very shortly.
Your manager guy Borthwick came out about the guy who was complaining the South African player was swearing at him, and he said he's a victim. Oh God, what are you making? You're making into a victim culture or something. Oh my God, sad lads. You might be winning this game, but not impressed with all that victim nonsense. Yes, darling. Yes, darling. Yeah? You sure? Alright. Let's try this one.
Yeah, of all the things to lose lives over.
Oh, TV.
Now it still looks utterly ridiculous. That's before we talk about the taxpayer cost, which would have been phenomenal.
What the actual fuck is going on?
Wow. That's a lot of eggs. Okay.
That one. Oh.
Oh, that's my favourite chicken.
That's good. What time is it? Quite all night now for a Friday.
You know what day it is?
Oh. What? Oh, we didn't have that. Oh, dear. For allergies.
Just ridiculous. It makes no sense at all. Not even a little bit, you know.
It does.
Even
Come
make
on. It makes a lot of sense. You got land and you got your Prime Minister re-elected.
Yeah, that's what it's amounted to, I'm afraid. The only people that have even bloody heard of the place were the people that were on it. I can't remember what the population count was, but it was below 100. It was something paltry.
What's the name of the other set of islands south of the Balkans that also were in that conflict?
Really?
But they were unoccupied. I can't remember. Closer to Antarctica. Not Sheffield Island. What the fuck? I wish I could remember.
It's a pretty fucking inhospitable bloody... You see, that's the other thing. No, wait, why? No. Even the SAS couldn't have taken it. You know, they were losing bleeding men just trying to get to where they needed to go because it was so inhospitable. Why? Why? And you come home, lads. Have a nice bowl of hot soup. Let them have it.
Yeah. 16 points to 3. You're winning. Is your missus watching it?
She was. I did wonder why rugby was on it, but I think she's gone to gardening something or other now. Looking at some gardening channel.
This is for a medal. This is for a podium finish. The winner of this gets 3rd place, which is a lot better than 4th.
Well, now. I'll go tell her. Hang on.
Yeah. Yo. Alright. Alright. don't want what? Oh. What are you watching? Oh. You're on a different planet. Planet baseball.
No. Well, Monty Don's on the leaf mould. You know,
This is not going back here yet. Alright. Yeah. Hello.
Hey,
Is your missus watching it or flowering?
no, Monty Don's on and he's doing leaf mould. So no, she's
Monty.
everyone prefers Monty anyway. You know, he's a nice bloke.
Can't say I know the job. Oh, now I do. Do you know, the Falklands War was the first time I heard about the Sun newspaper. Strange.
Well, that would have been reason enough to give them the fucking island back in my book. There's another good reason. Come on.
You know, the Sheffield was sunk and it was nasty. A lot of people were killed. But then the troop ship Belgrano was sunk with the loss of 600 or, you know, a lot of people died in it. And the Sun headline was, "Gotcha." Jingoistic motherfuckers.
No, yeah, Argentina doesn't have a whole heap of shit.
But the Sun, you know their game.
I think my whole favourite bit of the Argentinian backlash has got to be Jeremy Clarkson going out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
1974 or 1984.
One of my favourite Top Gears ever. Just watching them get chased out of Argentina by all the locals there with a chip on the shoulder. Like, well, you really can't fucking blame them.
And did they deliberately have it to 1984 number plate?
No.
Or was that a coincidence?
No, I genuinely believe that wasn't any kind of a provocation. It's a shame it was Jeremy Clarkson because everyone just assumed it was. But no, I think that was genuine. But here's the thing, maybe they thought the same, but you know, at that stage of the game, who's even bothered? Any excuse will. And I could see why. You know, I could see why. Really could. If the shoe was on the other bloody foot, you know, they wouldn't have been tolerated any of that shit. So yeah, it's very cray-brown, very silly. All to save some bloody old dear's political bleeding career. Me. Fucking Tories. Loathe the cunts. Self-interested tosspots. This time, I swear to God, the next general election we have really needs. It just does. Be absolute. Writing a few bankers there. Always just been about money at the end of the day for those bitches, and they've not managed it very fucking well, have they? Now they're leaving us in that bloody mess with a knackered economy. It's like, oh, bravo. Everybody was tolerating it quite nicely until it hooks you up to the point where nobody can live anymore.
We got stuck in a hole. But I built a way out of it. Phew. That was close. A rib cage with no head. Oh, great.
Oh, my cultivator's actually building that bloody back up, can you? They're impossible to flat cultivate. All that careful chipping away and hoeing that I did, suddenly it's all coming bleeding back. Get my pickaxe out again and pull down. Just very short. Well, but that's see now when I cultivate it, if it's going to be all further along.
Cultivate this.
Ah, Jesus, I'm out of fucking stone again. And again. Mother of Mary.
Tired of the Mistlands. Been around the Mistlands for 2 hours. I need a break from it. No, I won't be joining you to dig stone. That was not the kind of holiday I meant.
Fed by a mosquito. Circle of oh, glad when I've done the age. I don't have to look at another mosquito for a while.
Don't cry for me.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I was listening to it today in the car when I nipped up to the post office. I was looking for something to play, and I put that on.
1 sec, David. This is all. What? About Argentina? Oh, about Texas. Jesus Christ. Because they don't go to the game? Are you sure you're watching the actual game? Okay. Okay. Tricky. Not tricky enough.
Whoa!
Alex.
Fell down my own hole.
Wow. Yeah.
Where's my telephone?
Let me look up at the map for a sec. Google Earth. There is Georgia, South Georgia,
Ah, yeah, Georgia. Yeah, that's
and
the
the South
other
Sandwich
island, yeah.
Islands. That was the other one. I don't think anyone actually lives there, but they do on the Falklands itself.
I can scarcely believe that anyone lives on the bloody Falklands, really. It's such an inhospitable
So
lump of a bloody rock with nothing to offer that it's beyond belief.
it's like that Tristan da Cunha. Did you see the documentary about that? They're all it's it's horrible. Like the people are just the way they live there. Ugh. Didn't like it.
I just died getting bitten by a mosquito taking that picture. 4 of them turned up and bit me all at the same time. Something
Took a
weird going
picture.
on.
Oh, screenshots for Steam, is it?
Well, I'm going to get the big bit for you now, but that's the small bit that I've dug out on that side of the mountain. Now I'm going to have to dress up just to go and get my shit back. Let's... What we eat here?
Sorry.
One of them. One of them. One of them. Better go and put a coat on so they don't stab me to bleed.
Alright.
The other side. Quite amazing when you think what it used to look like. There's a lot of land filled.
Have you uploaded that screenshot?
Oh, I've put it on WhatsApp.
Oh. So many channels. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, that's just for everybody. What about it now? Ah, for God's sake, you've gone mad. You've gone mad.
Some leveling, right? You think how far down that land used to go? That's some fucking filling in with stone. Easily over 40,000.
Is
Easy.
your server up, is it?
No, I've gone to Janky World to cultivate some seed for the things that I want to grow.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
We'll catch you next time you're back then, yeah?
Yeah, well, it's far from finished, but
Yeah, be interested to have a look because I can't quite get it from the photograph. I more or less get it.
yeah, it's one of them things you've definitely sort of got to see it. to believe it, really. Wait, hang on. That's level 3.
One day. Yes.
Yeah, the reopening coal mines. Hard to fucking believe.
There.
There. There's absolutely there, darling. All that fuss, and now we're going to reopen them. Roger that. Now it makes sense. Wait. It's sap. That is. For the onion seed when I could be planting sodding onions.
Now, I don't know much about onions, but what are onion seeds?
So what you get off onions when you plant them to go.
In the real world?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Sure.
I'm not a farmer, but are you the farmer? Now what am I doing? Yeah, cool.
See what I mean about the imprint, though?
Say what?
On those pictures I sent, you can see what I mean about the imprint.
Oh yeah.
Those are all areas where I can't cultivate.
I had
Theory.
never contemplated such a thing, that you could ruin the land by digging.
Yeah, you can knacker it up. Yeah, but yeah, like I say, I've already done this once over up on my Mistland farm. I've already done the same thing, but weirdly, that is now letting me, after some time, it's now letting me plant on the imprint. Like, ooh. Yeah, it was a bit of a non-event, but I'm hoping that the same thing happens here, obviously. We're not going out, George.
Oh shit, shouldn't have done that. Right, where are you? Oh, bollocks. Here, I'm gonna send you a picture. Be still, your beating heart. Look at this one, Dave. You there?
Yeah. Where's my phone? Well, what you got?
It doesn't show so well in the picture. Maybe you get to it.
Something afoot. Found a place that you would like to develop.
There you go. Yes. Another house in the village. With, you know, I keep thinking about
Got
what
some
ties it all
museum.
together, but this is what's going on now.
Man can never have too many villages. Well, Wallop. Oh, did he? Really? Yeah. Fucking hell. Not very old, for sure. Ah. I'm caught in a there you go. I'm out.
Oh. Oh my god. No way.
What we might got in?
Well, do you remember your team was winning and then at the very end they lost in the last game?
Oh, you're going to happen again?
It looks that way. It's a possibility all of a sudden, yeah.
We're still in front.
Well, no.
Marginally.
Well, no. You're level.
Jesus.
It's one of those, how did that happen? Again.
Yeah.
Again.
Falklands all over again.
No.
When you need Maggie, send the SAS in, take out a few players.
Can't tell if you're you play both sides of the fence or in your verbal statements. Oh my god. What's going on there? It's been another score. England are back. Oh, it's gonna be crazy. Crazy.
I'll assume this is what Greg's watching, is it then?
Possibly. Something to watch, isn't it?
Will he be rooting for Argentina?
Never know. I don't think he's too fond of some of the English players. So, who knows? Nobody likes England.
I do.
Now I think I'm gonna jump. Give me some dinner.
Well, you got a man's got to eat.
Yep. All right. Have a good weekend. I'm gonna work this weekend.
Oh, looks. right, Bob. Well, take
Catch
it
you
easy,
later.
man.
Yeah, have a good one.
Right.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh. Oh, I'm telling you, man, it's getting quite interesting, quite tasty. I have to decide, am I building in marble or stone?
Or both. And of course, never be too quick to dismiss wood.
I like wood.
Do a lot with it, and you can get a bit higher, a bit better, a bit. You know, it's got its thing.
I like
You mix
wood.
it up.
I like wood. Have a think about that, David.
You can build log cabins out of core wood and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do a line of core wood against marble against stone. All is possible.
So, Corewood. Where's Corewood? There, that one. The log pole. Corewood log pole.
Yeah, well, that's what everyone thinks, poles, because it gives you strength. But if you look, there are horizontal pieces and
David, you're not going to believe this. I just put 2 horizontal pieces on a bit of stone and marble.
Roger that.
It was already there, as you said it.
Has an attraction all of its own, and quite strong, weirdly. Much stronger than wood, anyway, let's put it that way.
I'll have a think about that one.
There's plenty to think about, that's where you're at, innit? There's a few options there. Now you're an advanced builder, it's like, well, now we can have a fuck about.
I'm not rushing into that one, I'm going to go and do something else for a while. I'll have a think about that. As you would say.
Oh, surely I've planted enough right now. This is times 3 as well. Surely there's enough. A bloody big area. I better just do a few more.
Well, this game could go either way. Well, they play an entertaining game. I give them that. England.
George? You know the catwalk. Maybe.
Football's not coming home again.
Oh, we're losing again, Rose. It was 16.
Oh, no, you're ahead again. You're ahead. It keeps swinging back and forward, but now you're ahead.
Apparently, it's on the edge. They win, we win, all that bollocks. 1 point either way.
Very
I was
exciting.
just going to do that myself.
Oh, you should turn it on there. It's good.
I'll go and have a look, Z. Now it's time to shoot anyway. I'll go and have a sniff and see what's going on.
Catch the end of that one. Yeah, see if they can close out the win.
Dodgy bastards.
Best of luck, old boy.
Whatever. With the toss, really, like, you know.
Yeah, I know that, but
a bit of a girls' game, innit? You know, come on. Lionesses, that's what we like. Now, if it was Lionesses playing, then we'd all be sat around the telly right now.
is this your way of keeping in with your missus, is it? Saying things like that?
No, not at all. I just like it.
You haven't been coerced to say this, have you? You can tell me, it's okay.
Fan football anyway, but Lionesses, yeah, that's pretty fun, exciting. You never know when one's going to slip out, so worth watching just for that, right?
You're a hernia. Ooh, Argentina have a penalty. It's getting very exciting. What are they going to do?
I don't know, but there's barely a camel toe in the whole rugby thing, so...
Something's seriously wrong with this, right?
Day 954 on Janky World.
That's amazing you're there that time. Oh, he's gonna kick it. Wow. Oh,
Don't need any turnips, do you?
I'm actually great for turnips. Hello, buddy.
I found a box full of them today.
Oh, did you ever find that other stuff you lost?
Nope. Never. Gone.
Gone.
So glad I made the effort and rebuilt it all, because it ain't anywhere.
Hang on a sec,
But
there.
I am quite definitely good for turnips. Well, I think I'm going to go and shoot and have a look at this janky football match and have an ice
Alright.
cream.
Well,
But
yeah,
I'm going to leave myself logged into the game, Z, so that the onions flourish. Nothing can affect me, so
Mm.
might
Oh,
as well just stay logged in while bed. Fire night a lot quicker.
out there, sure.
Bollocks.
He caught it. Yeah, you should go in and look at it there, fella. You might be pleasantly surprised.
Alright, catch you later, Z.
Alright, Dave. I know.
Night night, fella.
User disconnected from your channel.
Good game.